Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And here's what the Milwaukee Bucks schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And looking at the Raptors matchup, that should be an interesting one. Early in the season, both teams will still be working out the details.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Hunter in at small forward. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Mitchell. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. And it's Allen who slams it home.
There's nothing like a big man with agility. Jared Allen operating well in the pick and roll right now.
Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. From the arc. The rebound by Allen. Outside Mitchell. Down low. Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Hunter can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Lopez, the screen on Hunter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his 3 ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the 3-point line tonight. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
No problems knocking that one down.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Antetokounmpo outside. The rebound by Allen.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
The 3 from Mitchell. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Pass to Prince. Out to the wing. Lopez, the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Allen.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Mitchell finds Garland. Now Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
It's Prince on the wing. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Garland. And in that win against the Bucks, he was a major factor as well.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Here's Lillard. 4-point game. Pass to Prince. Allen against Lopez. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Mitchell with the ball. Lets the three fly. And Cleveland another three.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The Bucks trail by 7. Now Antetokounmpo. Mobley with the block.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And Cleveland making a change here. Strus has checked in. Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. Connaughton comes in for Prince. Here's Trent. Over Mitchell. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. is a legit 3-level scorer. If you concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
The three from Mitchell. Giannis with the rebound. Bucks trail by 5. Now Lillard. No points so far. Lets it go from deep. Mobley grabs the board. Strus against Connaughton. Strus' shot is off. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore. Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Bucks with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Porter Jr. in for Trent. Bucks trail by 7. Lillard outside for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers. It's almost effortless how he shoots.
Allen outside. Mobley outside. Launches a 3. Drains the triple. Mobley's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
Outside Strus. Pass to Mobley. Back to Strus. Mitchell with the ball. From deep. Lillard pulls down the board.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Cavaliers with a rebound. They've traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks and came away with the win.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And that one's good. Lillard.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Pass to Strus. Outside Mitchell. Outside Strus. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
On the wing, Kuzma. Portis with a screen on Mobley. Kuzma, that's good.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
Pass to Mitchell. Allen a screen. Fires the three. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
See, this is something that I think Donovan Mitchell needs to keep working on. To me, his responsibility is to get his teammates going as much as himself.
Now here's Lillard. Give him 8 points now. Kuzma outside. From outside, off the mark. Cleveland leading by 5. Pass to Mitchell. The baseline J. It's hauled in by Connaughton. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's Kuzma. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, that's about intensity and focus by Kyle Kuzma. He refuses to be impeded.
Now Strus. Right side Mitchell. Up and over Porter. A nice shot by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 8.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Here's Porter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Mitchell.
And such a threat with the basketball. Porter Jr. gets those fouls often.
No good on the free throw.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
And he sinks the second. Now here's Mitchell. Over Porter. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Bucks trail by 4. So on the floor for Milwaukee, they've got Kevin Porter, also Damian Lillard out there. Prince is out there with Brook Lopez, and it's Livingston in at the power forward position. It's Prince on the wing, covered by Strus. Tries a 10-footer, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Prince has got 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Jerome passes to Okoro. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Lopez. Allen can't get it to go. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Lillard right side. Going inside. Lillard for 2.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Pass to Allen. Another shot. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. He's got 6.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Lillard passes to Porter. Lopez, the screen. The 17-footer. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Strus against Prince. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Livingston. Connaughton, he's checked in for Prince. And it's Trent in for Lillard. Milwaukee on D. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Jerome, no good. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Now here's Allen. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Milwaukee. Wade drills it from deep. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Yeah, Max Strus developing the ability to play make for teammates. That's an on-time, on-target pass.
Inside. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Connaughton outside. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Portis gets the bucket. Portis has got his first basket.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Allen. Allen with a screen on Connaughton. Here's Hunter. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection. Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Jerome. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Allen, the pass to Strus. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
On the wing, Porter. Portis the screen. Oh, he tries a 3. Porter's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Hunter. Pass to Strus. Fires for 3. Giannis with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Oh, the strength of Giannis.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
A different look for Cleveland. Okoro is checked in for Wade. Mitchell comes in for Strus. And Garland is subbed in for Jerome. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Connaughton. Okoro with the ball. Prince is there. And that one drops. Okoro's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Inside, Okoro can really make trouble for the defense. He's got that combination of strength and agility.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
Porter with it. Give him 8. Kuzma for 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Kuzma's got 7.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Pass to Mitchell. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, B.A.? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
That one misses. And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, B.A., officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
And he's good on the second.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Green with a screen on Connaughton. Here's Mitchell. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. The kick to Hunter. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Milwaukee leading by 5. It's Prince on the wing. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Garland.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hits a three-pointer.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Kuzma outside. On the wing, Connaughton. Pass to Prince. Over Okoro. Prince can't hit. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo fighting through the contact.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists tonight.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Now here's Kuzma. He's got 7. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis working inside.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
The Bucks leading by 4. Kuzma with the ball. Back to Antetokounmpo. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Mitchell.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. Trent comes in for Connaughton. Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Garland, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Mobley. Garland against Kuzma. Jerome attacking. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee leading by 7. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Lillard! What'd you expect?
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Milwaukee earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers. And, Coach, you guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. It'll be the Golden State Warriors up against the Wizards in Washington.
That sounds like a blowout.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Cavaliers.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
The Bucks leading by 10. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Now here's Lillard. Mobley grabs the board.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Connaughton comes in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Damian Lillard. Here's Porter. Hey, from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
And another miss by Milwaukee.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Allen can't get it to go.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Now here's Portis. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
And it's Allen who slams it home. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Outside Porter. Pass to Trent. 4-3. They get it back. Portis. Here's Lopez. Goes up again. And finally they hit one. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Mitchell with the ball. Outside Hunter. For 3, Allen. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Porter looks it over. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement.
Shooting 2.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Porter against Garland. From deep, Mitchell. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And here's Connaughton. Still without a bucket. Lopez, the screen. Here's Porter. And that one, good.
Yeah, big effort from Porter down low. Getting past some contact into his shot.
Outside Hunter. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Trent. Rejected by Lopez.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Lopez, the screen on Mitchell. Trent for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Trent's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, range is what Gary Trent gives you, and it's on display right there.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Allen with a screen on Trent. The 3 from Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Porter against Garland. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Damian Lillard.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Mobley outside to the paint. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell bullies his way inside.
Boy, the floater game from Donovan Mitchell is effortless, folks.
Here's Porter. He's got 13. On the wing, Connaughton. Over Hunter. Connaughton can't hit. The Cavaliers have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Hunter, good.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Up top, Porter, guarded by Garland. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
They're really working the paint now.
Porter against Garland. And stolen by Connaughton. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Porter gets the bucket.
Yeah, speedy transition play by Porter, getting there to put the finishing touches on the fast break.
And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. There's the 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Now here's Trent. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Garland finds Allen. The kick to Hunter. On the wing, Mitchell. 4 rebounds in the game. "19-footer. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 18. Back to Mobley. Takes a 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, you see the confidence from Evan Mobley right now, ready to shoot as soon as he touches the basketball.
And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
On the wing, Connaughton. Outside Porter. Over Garland. Here's Portis. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Mobley passes to Hunter. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather. A different look for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Strus comes in for Hunter.
And Jerome subbed in for Garland. Now Lillard. He's got 15. And he knocks the jumper down. Lillard's got 17.
And you see why he's one of the top scorers in the league. Lillard does it in so many ways.
Allen against Antetokounmpo. Here's Strus with the drive. Antetokounmpo with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. Strus the pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. To the middle. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. The three from Prince. Counted from distance. Give him 8 points now.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Now here's Mitchell. 18 points for him. Allen with a screen on Prince. The three. Strus's shot is off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Lillard. Jerome grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Off target at the rim. Milwaukee has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Allen. Outside Mitchell. They need this. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Bucks ahead, delivering the blowout. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then it's Green. And it's Prince in at the three.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
Lillard passes to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Hunter. Here's Kuzma. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Pass to Garland. From downtown, Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. On the wing, Green. Off target with the three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Jerome, that's good.
Boy, pretty pass from Max Strus. You think of him as a shooter, but don't sleep on the passing game.
Milwaukee leading by 18. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Now here's Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Prince. Converts on the jumper, an easy 2.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Jerome. Green covering. Hunter. Rebounded by Green. The Bucks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Lillard against Garland. Pass to Hunter. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That one, no good. Here's Jerome. Green covering. Left side, Strus. Gets the 3 to fall.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
The Bucks leading by 19. Lillard with the ball. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Lillard's got 20.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Wade. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Jerome. Back to Garland. Here's Jerome. Green covering. Hunter the screen. The 3 is up. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Not just a score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates.
Here's Garland. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Pass to Hunter. Mobley with it. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Lillard. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, B.A. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Antetokounmpo has got 24 points.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Here's Jerome. Hunter the screen. Top of the key. And that one comes up a bit short. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Bucks. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Hunter. And stolen by Mobley. Garland with the ball. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Here's Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
So it's Milwaukee now after the basket by Cleveland. Antetokounmpo outside. The three from Prince. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Prince has got 5 points now in the quarter. Inside. Here's Strus. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Pass to Prince. To the paint. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Strus. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Bucks leading by 21. Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo against Mobley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, VA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
And he can't get the first one. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Strus. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
BA, I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
Here's Lillard after the basket by Cleveland. Pass to Green. It's Prince on the wing. And here's Lillard. The three is up. The rebound by Allen. Allen's, and here comes Cleveland. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Mobley, no good. Milwaukee leading by 17. And here's Kuzma. Here's Prince. Over Hunter. Here's Green. And another miss by Milwaukee. Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes down.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Now Lillard. Screen by Antetokounmpo. A nice shot by Lillard. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
And I mean, how do you guard Giannis? When he's looking to score, sometimes you just have to foul him.
That one's off. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Good on the second one. 1:25 left in the game.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bucks.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And what a huge performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now here's Thompson. Green for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Lillard outside. Six to shoot. Off target from outside. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Outside for Green. Pass to Okoro. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it, you know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and, you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now, time for our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.